loyal, strong-willed, generous, and kind-hearted, yet feisty and stubborn. These are the best ways to describe our person of the day, Ahsoka Tano. And while she was nobody's favorite at first, she has since become one of the biggest and most popular names in all of Star Wars. Hello my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we will be talking about Ahsoka Tano and everything we know about her before her new series comes out. Born on the planet Chili in 36 BBY, Ahsoka was a Force-sensitive Togruta who, after the events of the Clone Wars, had helped to form a network of rebel cells to fight against the Galactic Empire. Jedi Master Plo Koon discovered her on her home planet at the age of 3, where at the point, he took her back to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant to be raised to learn the way of the Jedi. At the beginning of the Clone Wars, Grand Master Yoda had assigned Ahsoka to become the Padawan of Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker, and she was given the nickname Snips after joining him at the Battle of Christophsis. The two had a rough and challenging start to their relationship as master and apprentice. Ahsoka was eager to prove herself, while Anakin had a reputation for being reckless. The two were able to work together on a mission to rescue Rota, the son of crime lord Jabba the Hutt, and reunite the two together. Now a commander in the Grand Army of the Republic, Ahsoka would find mentorship in clone Captain Rex, captain of the 501st Legion. During her first command at the Battle of Ryloth, Ahsoka had disobeyed her orders and ended up losing her squadron, but she was able to bounce back and help gain victory at Ryloth. Throughout her missions, she would go up against strong foes such as General Grievous, the Sith apprentice Asajj Ventress, and bounty hunters like Cad Bane and Aurra Sing. As time passed, Ahsoka matured and became a respected leader, where she would help in victories like the Second Battle of Geonosis and the Battle of Mon Cala. Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi would then join Ahsoka on the planet Mortis, where they encountered the Father, Master of the Realm of Mortis, the Daughter, the embodiment of light side of the Force, and the Son, the embodiment of the dark side of the Force. Ahsoka was captured by the Son and was poisoned with the dark side of the Force. After having a corrupted Ahsoka sent to fight both Anakin and Obi-Wan, the Son would claim the Dagger of Mortis and drain Ahsoka's life force, killing her instantly. With Ahsoka dead, the Son attacked the Father, but the daughter leaped in and took the blow instead. The daughter told Anakin that she could save Ahsoka's life by using him to channel her life force into Ahsoka. With this act, Ahsoka was revived and cured of the darkness inside her. Ahsoka went on to gain a lot of experience on the fronts of the war, but aside from that, would lead a group of Jedi younglings to rise up against a group of Trandoshans, helping to rescue a group of Togruta from the Zygerian slave empire, to serving as an advisor to the Onderon rebels as she helped in the liberation of their world. But in a shocking turn of events, she would be framed for bombings and killings that occurred at the Jedi Temple hangar. She had to escape down to the Coruscant underworld to try and clear her name. Ahsoka was still then arrested for the crime and banished from the Jedi Order. Anakin, however, discovered the true culprit, Jedi Padawan Barriss Offee, and Ahsoka was set free and even offered to be reinstated by the Jedi Order. But the damage was already done. She felt betrayed by the lack of trust that the Jedi Order had in her, which caused her to lose faith in the Jedi. So she declined the offer and set out to find a new path for herself. Ahsoka was still needed though, and was called to help during the Siege of Mandalore and come to face Maul. Ahsoka, alongside Captain Rex, the Mandalorian Night Owls, and a force of clone troopers, went to battle. She defeated and captured Maul, but her life took a significant turn when Order 66 was executed. After freeing Rex from the control of Order 66 by removing the inhibitor chip that was placed inside his head, Ahsoka crashed the ship and buried her lightsaber, faking her own death, and went to start a new path in hiding. Ahsoka, however, was drawn back to the fight with the rising Empire. Bail Organa reached out to her to help aid in the Rebel Alliance, where she became the manager of this intelligence network and went by the codename of Fulcrum. Under this name, she was able to provide information to many rebel factions, leading her to the rebel group of Spectres, run by Hera Syndulla. Meeting the rebels crew leads Ahsoka to meet Kanan Jarrus and his apprentice Ezra Bridger. Ahsoka played a significant part in training Ezra in the ways of the Force while they continued to fight the Empire. One encounter even led her to be reignited with Captain Rex and his surviving clones, Wolf and Gregor. Eventually, Ahsoka went to the Sith planet Malachor because Ezra had received a message from Yoda. That is where they learned of the Sith superweapon and made a shocking discovery. Her former master, Anakin Skywalker, did not die during Order 66 and had become Darth Vader. She then learned of his plans to reactivate the superweapon, leading the two to duel. Ahsoka and Vader had a brutal battle that left him wounded, and it seems as if Ahsoka would perish after their fight. Ahsoka was, however, saved from Vader by Ezra in the future, who was able to pull her through a portal into the world between worlds, which is a plane of the Force that connects all time and space. On this plane, the two encountered Darth Sidious, who was trying to gain access to the dimension. Ahsoka was able to return to her own time, where she promised Ezra that she would find him. After the fall of the Galactic Empire, Ahsoka returned to Ezra's homeworld of Lothal and would join Sabine Wren in an effort to find Ezra, who had gone missing from Grand Admiral Thrawn during the liberation of Lothal. Ahsoka's travels led her to the city of Caladan on the planet Corvus, where she looked to gather information on Thrawn's location from Magistrate Morgan Elsbeth. She would fight with Mandalorian Din Djarin, who intended to have young Force-sensitive Grogu to be trained by her in helping to free the city. Once the city was free, she refused to train Grogu due to the fear that she had sensed in him, and seeing his attachment to the Mandalorian, she told Din to go to the planet Thython. Ahsoka would later then go to visit Luke Skywalker at his new Jedi temple, where he was training the young Grogu. Ahsoka's voice would later be heard alongside the multitude of Jedi spirits helping to guide Rey in the final battle against the Final Order. But for the sake of this video, that's not too important right now. With the new Ahsoka series only weeks away, fans are all wondering and excited to see just what new journeys Ahsoka would face in her efforts to find Ezra. From what we've seen in the trailers, we just know it's going to be a wild ride. So my friends, what did you think of today's video covering everything that we need to know about Ahsoka Tano before the new series premieres? Are you excited for this series? Let us know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's content, make sure to like and subscribe for more awesome Star Wars content. And as always, may the Force